Thanks for being here tonight. First, I want to talk about a dear friend, Joe and Jan Clayton. You know, we wanted to start a football team, and a number of my friends offered free counseling services. Some of the trustees offered to resign. Some of the faculty offered to draw and quarter me in the middle of the campus. But we went ahead. And I had a friend that's helped me out more than one jam named Joe Clayton. I had him over for breakfast. And I can't tell you exactly what he said. This is a family affair. But he did said, Dan, I don't give a crap about this, but I'm going to help you because you're in a jam. So he gave us a nice gift to get started in the stadium. Some of the friends that are here tonight, Michael Browning, other people started coming along. And I remember when he left, I said, we're going to do something nice because when you don't have a lot of people in the band yet helping you, and they come in when you're a little, really, frankly, I kept a good face out front, but I was getting a little scared. And he provided a spark. And you know how a great team is. Someone has to do this. When there's three people at the 1 yard line and someone needs to pop through, and the whole team plays up. So Joe and Jan Clayton, thanks for getting us going on this wild ride. A big catalyst of Marion's been athletics, so we started this event. We're back in the gym, aren't we, Beth? We started this event in the gym at Marion. This is a little better. We don't have the ribbon the same size, but and now we have a lot more friends. So thanks, Joe and Jan Clayton. You're a good friend. I want to thank Herb Simon. You know, people invite you in their home and let you bring 1,200 people for dinner. I mean, it's a pretty nice thing. And he's always been good to us. He's helped us in Marion. It's actually Dr. Herb Simon. I got to give him an honorary doctorate at Marion. It was really a privilege. It was a beautiful day. Anytime we need good weather, I'd say I ought to bring him back. That was the most splendid day. I remember it. And he's been very supportive of us. Herb's got a lot of things on his mind, and to know all that he knows about Marion and to be supportive of me and our faculty, and it's unbelievable. Been a great community leader. Think about the Pacers. Think about the city without the Pacers. Think about the city without the Simons. I don't like to think about it. They're great people, and then we appreciate their friendship. Jim Morris chaired this thing, and it's interesting. When Jim Morris chairs something, the committee assignments fill up fast because Jim and Jackie, as people, do so much for this community and been visionary leaders. And again, Jim had every reason to say, Dan, I'm too busy. Thank you very, very much, Jim. And if you've been here all afternoon like me, the Pacers entertainment staff is awesome. We appreciate them. Wes and Kyle, you're the Marion brand. You're great guys. Appreciate what you've accomplished while at Marion and after. And I'm glad to hear your stories. And thanks for coming with us. A tennis player that will go to a university without a tennis court's an interesting person. Very interesting person. But you're the man. You did it. So I appreciate it. And Wes, I'm glad we were part of your comeback. Bobby Slick Leonard saved the looking onto the pretty girl, but you got a wife out of it, so I'm going to forgive you. And in a minute, I'll talk about Lou Holtz. Appreciate you all being here. I want to thank our sponsors. Of course, we always appreciate this is a story of a lot of people coming together to build a great Catholic university in this great American city. Jonathan Nally, I shouldn't say new CEO anymore. You've already laid the tracks already in town of St. Vincent's Health. You're always there with us to build this great Catholic university. We appreciate. We've been partnering St. Vincent's and Marion since the 60s. Certainly a lot of other healthcare providers, but thank you for being a big part of this. Michael Browning, when I told him I was thinking about being president of Marion College, the other end of the line, he said, I said, if I do it, Michael, would you help me? Probably. I said, why haven't you helped Marion? Because Michael helps a lot of things. He said, well, I think they're a victim. He said, well, let's just let you get started. Maybe we'll help. And sure enough, and he's been with me the whole way with Marion, extremely generous. Even more than his financial, he's a very incisive person. He was one that wanted to get me a counselor on the football deal, but Thank you very much, Michael Browning. We have a great board of trustees. Mike Becker, our chair, is here. Most of our board's here. Big-time supporters. You know, this event alone, with our board and our friends and Jim, we raised $500,000 tonight. Isn't that awesome? For scholarships. While I'm talking about scholarships, every year we've done this, whether Andrew Luck, we started scholarship endowments in the name of the winners. And I'm really proud to say tonight that in the name of, and Mr. Simon made the first gift, Bobby Slick-Leonard, we have an endowment now at Marion for an annual scholarship to someone who wants to be a teacher and a coach in your name. It's been fully funded through tonight's activities. Congratulations. A lot of your friends in town chipped in on it. It's one thing to say they love you, another thing to put money in it, right? That's a different level of commitment. So I want to tell you thank you on that. While I'm on money and scholarships, Coach Holtz, we did the same thing for you, and you also have a lot of friends. So now we have a Lou Holtz Endowed Scholarship for a person who wants to be a teacher and a coach. And that'll be quite an honor to get that scholarship every year. Steve Downing, I don't know if he's the best athletic director in America because I don't know the rest of them. He's the best one I could ever hire. For the goals we have at Marion, he's the best, period. Right there, Steve Downing. And I would say his longest suit, he knows how to hire great coaches. As a matter of fact, every coach we hire, I use a Lou Holtz line. I owe you for it, coach. I always tell them after all the interviews done, they bring the head coach to my office, and I'll say, look, this is the kind of community that will love you. Win or lose, we will love you. But if you lose, we will miss you. Stole that right out of your book. Well, these guys here, look at these three. They're awesome people, beyond being awesome coaches. And the reason they win is because they're the kind of people we can trust with our values. Right there. Katie Gerald's famous gal. You know, Beech Grove, they're going to name some streets after before she's done. Dean the Dream Peterson, best coach in the nation in cycling. And we're talking people from all over the world come here. I don't know if you know that, in cycling, it's all one class. We compete against Southern Cal, or it doesn't matter. But he brings student athletes from all over the world. Great students, too. He's an awesome talent. And I call him Dean the Dream and embarrass him a little. And then Coach Henniger, remarkable person. He wins on every level, and we're very thankful. Our athletic program, if you were a group of student athletes with their parents, I have the same speech. It's almost a little boring, isn't it, Steve? I say, if you come here, I'll guarantee you this. Number one, our main focus will be your young man or woman's character and their leadership ability. When they come out of this institution, they will make an impact in the world. They will advance human flourishing because we've taught them discipline, how to get along with people from different backgrounds, or whatever they do. That's the number one goal of this program. Number two, they'll be very well educated, especially if they find pretty girls sit next to you. I don't say that part slick. Number three, we're going to build community and have fun. There's going to be a great spirit. Our game day on campus, it doesn't have 80,000, but by gosh, it's fun. And I come out, coach, on my motorcycle, and sometimes a horse. We have so much fun there. It's just one big party, family party. I tell you, we get great crowds. There's great enthusiasm. Now, part of what's happened, by the way, we win. We do win. We'd like to win, don't we, Beth? We come home. We're always coming home from our football games happy. So what's all this done? It's caused us to grow a bit. Now, we have a lot of, show them that little slide. I think I put it, hey, look at this. Now, we have a lot of friends here from Wabash to Paw and Butler, and we're real proud to be in the state with you. But this is how you grow a university. See that? We're growing fast. I should have put 2001, right? Athletics, academics, starting medical schools. Next year, 5 new graduate programs. We're on a roll. And we view the athletic part of it as building up the laboratories for character development, community development, excellent academics. That's what we're doing. Now, we have a little problem. our infrastructure won't handle 4 times more. By the way, we're going to double again by 2025, and we have a good plan to do it. It's not just talk. Because people call us every day. They want more teachers. They want more healthcare workers. Community and Jonathan, between the two of you, you could hire all our people. Superintendents want more of our teachers. They want more of our principals. Business leaders want more business leaders. The church needs more leaders. Not-for-profit needs more leaders, and that's what we do. So we needed to expand. We talked about a big challenge to expand: dining hall, field houses, expanded convocation center and arena, big, beautiful weight room and workout center. We needed $30 million. Well, it's not hard to find investment when you're doing great things and building a great Catholic university in a great American city, especially when you have great leaders. I talked to Mike and Becky Weaver. They said, we'll take a leadership role. Talked to Michael Browning, talked to Al Layton, started talking. Tonight at a press conference I announced we're going to build this stuff, and we already have approximately $15 million raise, and we don't quit at halftime at Marian University. Okay? So we're going to build this stuff.